everyone. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. It is June 1st, 2026, and I wanted to do a bonus reading for you. Today's message is whoever needs to hear this. I will begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel, ending at Pisces. Timestamps will be in the description box. I do recommend that you watch your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. And I don't need to say it, but I'm going to say it. As with all collective general readings, keep in mind that's exactly what this is. So as the messages come through today, just take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else to hear. And with all of that said now, let's begin. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Let's take a look now at your special message at this time for the Cancer Collective. We have Healer, card number 32. Healer. Why is Healer here for the Cancer Collective? Why is Healer here? One more shuffle. Okay. We'll take it. Queen of Pentacles wants to show themselves. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Cancer? One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by Ten of Wands, Page of Cups, and Judgment. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. I almost feel like there's something here that you're supposed to be doing. A house, home, learning something in regards to your finances. You're supposed to be investing or working on something. Investing could be any type of pentacle resource. Time, love, money, commitment, creativity, talent. Okay, you're supposed to be investing in something. And then that Ten of Wands, it's like, but it would be too difficult. Or it's a lot. Maybe it's not too difficult. Maybe it's like the feeling is it's a lot. It's overwhelming. And so instead of like really doing it, you're only doing a little bit of it. You know what I mean? It's like I know I have to tackle that pile of laundry, but instead of really tackling the pile of laundry, I'm just going to do one load this week. So there's something like that here happening in regards to house, home, finance, something you're supposed to be working on. It does seem insurmountable. I'm not sure if it is. I don't know your, particular situation. The Ten of Wands is, oof, this is a lot. I don't want to do this. It's how I feel every time I have to clean my bathroom. It's like, oh, I don't want to do this. But we have to do this, right? This feels like I have to do this. I don't want to do this, but I have to do this. You're doing it, but you're doing it like a little bit at a time. I feel like there's a judgment call here that you need to make. Like you're going to end up spending a lot of time by the time you're done with this project. And it's like, let's just get it over with. Knight of Wands. I feel like I have a group of you here where you're like procrastinators. And it might not be in every area of your life. Like you're procrastinating on finding a job. You're procrastinating on cleaning your bathroom. You're procrastinating on doing laundry. You're procrastinating on cleaning out the attic. I keep saying that stuff because there has something here to do with money or house and home. And I know it's a lot. It's a lot to find another job. It's a lot to clean the house. You know what I mean? It's a lot to clean out the attic. But you're going to waste a lot of time procrastinating. I think what we need to heal here in the Cancerian Collective, looking at that healer card, is procrastination. Don't be offended. And I'm not calling you lazy, and I'm not saying you procrastinate on everything in your life. It's just like this one thing. It's like when you got to find a job, but you're like, ugh, I don't want to do that. But then you keep enduring a really crappy work situation. You got to do laundry, but the more you procrastinate, the more the laundry piles up, right? It's not like it magically goes away. Knight of Wands. Tell me why the Knight of Wands is here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Moon, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Tower. I think that's exactly what's happening. Cancer, that's you. That's your major arcana card if you're familiar or not that familiar with tarot. You are the Moon card. There is something here about needing to create Two of Pentacles time management into getting this done. Like you have to step into the role of the Empress. I'm going to do this. I'm cleaning out the attic. I'm reorganizing the closet. And there's something here with healing and house and home. I'm going to look for a job. But that Two of Pentacles is I'm creating the time to get this done. I can't get it all done today, but I will dedicate the time to do this. I'm going to do it in a fair and balanced way. I'm not going to, I have 20 loads of laundry. I'm not going to push myself to do 20 loads of laundry today, but I'm going to do more than one. There's something here about creating time and saying, okay, every day for 1 hour, I'm going to do laundry. If I do a 30-minute load, that would be, I could get 2 loads done a day. There's something like that, like creating time management. I can't spend 8 hours a day looking for another job, but I could dedicate an hour. When I get home from work, I will spend 1 hour looking for another job. I just think there's something like that. There's something here like we got to move on this, and that in that Knight of Wands energy, we got to move. We've got to nurture this plan, even though it might not be something that we want to do. Seven of Swords. We're wasting more time not doing it. You know what I mean? Than like if we would just do it and get it done with, then it's like it's over, you know? Then it's not so insurmountable. Tell me about that Seven of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Swords is clarified by Nine of Wands, the Devil, and the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords. I have a group of you here in procrastination station. I don't know what it is that you have to work on, nurture, take care of, clean out, plan. But I know that it's a lot. 10 of Wands. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. But then I have a group of you here where it's like, then you're just sitting down. Like you do one little thing and then like you're sitting down. But look at that Devil to the Page of Wands. It's like, and then we get caught up doing other things before we start up again. We get caught up on our phone. We start looking at videos on YouTube. Look, I'm guilty of this myself. I wake up in the morning. I have my coffee. I have breakfast. I shower. I get all prettied up, or whatever's pretty up for me. And then I come up here and I sit down and I'm like, I'm going to do the readings. And it's 6:30 in the morning and I'm all ready to go. And before I know it, I look at the time and it's 10. And I'm like, oh crap, I just wasted like, 3.5 hours or 4 hours watching videos on YouTube. And I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So there's something like, I still have to do it, but I'm just procrastinating on it. So there's a procrastination wound, if you will, in the Cancerian collective that Source is just trying to say, hey, it's time for us to heal this. And the one good way to heal it would be to, let's start this project. The Queen here is painting a star, painting the pentagram, if you will, inside the sunflower. Let's start doing this, but then let's keep going with it every day a little bit until we're completely done. Because if we're not doing anything, or we do 5 minutes worth and we sit down and then we get distracted on our phone or computer, like I do, guilty, that Devil card to the Page of Wands, it's like then we have like no motivation to start up again because we're getting distracted. Okay, so there's something here about like setting ourselves free from that. Tell me more about that 10 of Wands. What's so burdensome here? We'll get you some advice too. Tell me more about what is so burdensome here. What is so heavy here? One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Six of Pentacles, so giving time, giving resources to whatever this is. The Four of Wands, something with house and home. And 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck, the World card. There's something here that has to get wrapped up. Something with house and home. And it would make you very happy. Like right now it's the 10 of Wands. It's so burdensome. I got to clean out the attic. But once you are actually completed, that 10 of Wands turns into the 10 of Cups. Like you'll feel very accomplished. You're like, wow, I got that done. It took me a month, but I stayed dedicated and I got it done. But if you don't start making time to get it done, 3 months will go by, 7 months will go by, and you still got to do the attic. You know what I mean? All you did is waste all that time scrolling on your phone. And I'm not trying to make light of this for you because, like I said, I'm guilty of it too. But there's something here with house and home, or even like looking for a job. If you don't make it your job to find that job or find the second job, you're going to wake up 3 months from now and be in the same shitty job that you're not happy in. So it's like we got to start working on this today. Tell me more about the Devil. Yeah, I'll tell you, procrastination could be quite a temptation. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Devil is clarified by the Lovers, the Emperor, and the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. The Devil is hella tempting. It's a choice, and I'm going to just say weeks. I don't want you to feel like I'm, pointing the finger at you. So we step into the role of the Emperor because this is a decision we get to make. Lovers, ultimate choice card, and we choose to get redirected. Again, doom scrolling, looking up videos, getting stuck on reels for 4 hours at a time. And then we're disappointed, Five of Cups, because another day has gone by and this project is not completed or hasn't even started. So there's a procrastination wound. We can start today. Literally, the Ace of Wands is here. We can start today. Like one little step. Let's start doing that. Oh, I was going to grab the wrong deck there. But let's look at the bottom of it, okay? Guides. Your guides have been trying to tell you this. It's time to move along, right? It's time to move along and like get this done. Let's get you 3 cards of advice here. So maybe create some type of time thing for you, like whatever this is, tomorrow for 30 minutes, you're going to do it. If that's too much because of your health or something, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. That's better than nothing. I think once you get going on it, you're going to like start feeling accomplished. You ever do that? You like, I just did it. I delayed cleaning the bathroom. I was like, but then I just got into me and I was like, I'm just going to do the cabinet. I'm just going to do the sink, in the cabinet. Then I'm like, oh, that came out really nice. All right, let me take everything out of the medicine cabinet. Oh, that looks really nice. And then I cleaned down the whole bathroom. It's sparkling brand new. You can eat off my floors if you want to. But it was something that I was putting off for a while there. So I'm going to put these back in the deck, but I just want to show you that Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Tower. If we can just start small and forget about all of the distractions, the Five of Wands, let's not get caught up in all of that. Look how happy we are with the end result and how much quicker we can just get this done and put this to bed. But let's get you 3 cards of advice. But yeah, I think once you start on it, the momentum will build and you'll keep wanting to do it more and more and more. And you'll get it done a lot quicker. And whatever this is here, this task or this plan, it's actually being presented in your life at this time to help you heal a procrastination wound that you have. So it's not that it's a test, it is a lesson for you. 3 cards of advice here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Pentacles wanted to show itself. We just have to start small. Start small. Start today. Temperance and the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. By the time you know it, and that's what I was saying, like Temperance is Sagittarius energy. It is fire, but it's slow fire. We don't have to get it all done in one day. We can just a little bit. Page of Pentacles, just a little bit. 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups, it is a card of movement. So we're starting to move forward now. We're moving towards the 9th cup, and it's like before we know it, the task is completed. And look at that Chariot. We feel victorious. We feel happy. 10 of Pentacles, we got it all done. We landed the job. The attic is clean. The bathroom is done. There's no longer 20 piles of clothes waiting for us. So I think what you're not seeing is you can wrap this up between now, for most of you, not all, but most of you, between now and the new moon in Gemini. You can get this done. So you got about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. You can wrap this up between now and then, or at least be very well into this, like halfway through cleaning out whatever this is. But again, it's going to require you to start today. That is what I have for you, Cancer, at this time. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, good luck with this. And as always, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.